Well, howdy people, how are you? Now I know it's not Friday night, but I'm having a few beers tonight, and I'm having a few days off work, 'cause I deserve it. I'm not that drunk yet, but hopefully I will be. Now they've just released, at least in the UK, a Christmas advert from John Lewis. And if you don't know who John Lewis is, it's a department store that sells loads of things like. They are fairly good quality, but they are expensive. Never shopped there myself. And I believe they made one last year, but I don't remember seeing it, but apparently it wasn't bad or something like that. But anyway, I've just watched the one from John Lewis, and it's probably the most boringest advert I've ever seen. It's supposed to give Christmas spirit, but it didn't do it for me. There was no jingle bells or reindeer, or especially Father Christmas. He's not allowed. But it's so boring because it's just pandering. That's all it was doing. It's ticked all the boxes it's supposed to tick. In fact, that's probably more important than the advert itself. They made sure all the boxes were ticked, you know. There's a young black boy in it, of course, has ticked one box. And there's an alien in it that comes from another planet, of course. And you can't tell whether it's male or female. So obviously it's gender fluid. In other words, this ad is very woke. And woke is very boring, isn't it? I'll put a link to the advert down below, and maybe you can let me know what you think of it. And it's a way that when things become woke, they kind of become childish, don't they? But of course, the bottom line is it's an ad, so it's supposed to get people to want to buy from John Lewis. I've never bought from John Lewis, and I won't be buying any more either. Because all this ad is to me is more propaganda. And this ad will appeal to a small minority of people. And you'd think after the money they spent on this ad, they'd want it to appeal to pretty well everybody. Anyway, let me know what message you get from this advert if you watch it, that is. Time for another beer. Bottoms up. It's beginning to look a lot like boring.